Well, hello everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. Thank you for joining me for our Yogabilities. I am seated here in a chair because today we are going to give chair yoga a try. Okay? So if you are going to join me in a chair, you're going to want to have one that's nice and sturdy like the one I have here. Okay? It's a nice solid chair. You see I have a cushion on mine. Doesn't matter if you do or don't on yours. And I don't have any armrests on the side of this chair so that I'm able to kind of move freely however I'd like to move around. Same thing with chair yoga. You want to take things nice and slow. We're going to try to do that today. We're going to do just some basic poses and yoga moves. And always, have your water with you if you need to have a drink or if you need to take a break. Take things nice and slow, go at your own pace. Remember that our Yogabilities class is always just a practice. We're always in constant practice, and we'll see how it goes. There probably isn't any kitty cats in the room with me, so I don't think we'll have any interruptions from the cats, but you may possibly hear some dogs barking, but that'll be okay. So I have my mouse here beside me so that my screen doesn't go black. So if you see me reaching off to the side, that's all that's for here. I've done these videos before now, and after a couple minutes or so, the screen goes black on me and I can't tell if it's still recording or not. So we're going to start. I do have music in the background again. I have no idea if we're going to be able to hear it. It seems like that last video you were not able to. I'm going to have to maybe get some improvements to my technology knowledge and figure out how to incorporate music or sound into these videos that I do. So sitting in our chair, nice and straight and tall. You're not necessarily going to be leaning back against the chair because we're kind of active with what we're doing. We might roll back into the chair once we're at the end or we're doing our cool down, but for now, I want you to sit up nice and straight and tall. I am again in my bare feet. It doesn't matter if you're in your bare feet or if you are in your socks or if you're in your shoes. But just sitting comfortably with both feet flat on the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. You're almost engaging your belly muscles because we're not slouching in our chair. So engaging those muscles in through our belly and through our back, that whole core section. I have my hands resting on my knees. You can do that as well. And again, if you want to close your eyes to help center yourself, we're going to do some breathing. Or if you want to find your gaze just maybe down towards the floor so that you're not looking around all over the place. So usually I have a tendency to close my eyes because that's what ends up happening. I start looking around all over the room at the different sounds and sights. So here we go. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. We've got our feet onto the ground. If you are in your bare feet or if you're in your socks, imagine spreading those toes apart so that the foot feels like it's in full contact with the floor. We're connecting with that earth's energy, kind of centering ourselves. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, deep breath in, imagining those lungs opening up nice and wide, filling up with all that oxygen, all that energy. Exhale, releasing. And again, breathing in. Imagine that earth's energy coming up through the soles of our feet, entering into our bodies. And exhale. And we're going to get ourselves here in the present moment. So that is basically what we are always trying to do whenever we're doing our yogas. We're shutting out that outside world and focusing on the here and now, the present moment, focusing on you and not worrying about anything else. We get to leave all of our worries behind those closed doors. So as we take a deep breath in, really fill up those lungs. And as you exhale, you can say out loud or to yourself, I am present. Again, breathing in and exhale. And then again, inhale, taking in that oxygen, filling up those lungs, expanding that diaphragm. And as you exhale, I want you to say to yourself, I am here. Relaxing. Taking another deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to say to yourself, I am focused on my breath. Very good. Very good. Staying in this position. All I'm going to have you do is we're just going to do another little sort of exercise, a fun exercise to keep us here, keep us focused on us. Just going to take the hands together and down. Together and down. Very simple, right? Nice and basic. Just coming in check with ourselves. Becoming aware of ourselves. Becoming aware of our space around us. Taking another deep breath in and exhale. Bring those hands to the heart. We're going to do a couple warm-up, a couple stretches, and then we'll get into the routine of things. All we're going to do is take our hands down to our sides. We're going to reach up above us, bring our palms together, and exhale right down to the heart. And do that again, reaching down, inhaling up, and exhaling right to the heart. Very good. Take those hands down, inhale, and exhale to our heart. You know, I love our heart opener, so we're going to do that. We're going to inhale, opening up those arms, nice and wide. Exhale, coming back together. So for those of you who may be joining this for the very first time, we call this the heart opener, because we are imagining as we breathe in, we're opening up that heart and we're giving out all sorts of love to all of our friends. As we exhale, we bring some love back to ourselves. Good job. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, coming back. And again, inhale, opening up. And exhale. Good job. We're going to rest those hands down onto our knees. I'm going to do a little stretching for our neck. This is very typical. I like to loosen up our neck muscles. So we're just going to take my neck just popped, our ear over to our shoulder. I'm going to hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And then if you like, we're going to take the opposite hand out to the side. You could take it out far, you could take it down low. I don't think taking it up high feels too good, but out to the side or down low. It gives a little more of a stretch in through the neck there. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to bring that hand back. We're going to slowly roll that chin down towards our chest. We're going to look at our belly button. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then rolling over to the other side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good job. We're going to extend that arm out for a little additional stretch. Feel that right down in through there. Take a deep breath in. Good job. I'm going to bring that back, roll that chin down, and then just very gently rolling left and right. Loosening up those neck muscles. Nice and easy. Rolling left and right. Chin always coming back down to the chest. Okay. Very good. We're going to slowly pick that head up. And adjust yourself if you need to. We're going to stay in this seated position. We are going to stay in our chair, I think, for the whole time. I don't know. We'll see how long this ends up running us. If we do anything with standing, it'll be utilizing our chair, but we'll see how this goes and how far we get and all the different exercises and postures that I want us to do. Okay. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, just as we are, I'm going to have you open up your knees just a little bit here. okay? We're going to inhale, reach those arms up. I know my thumbs come off of screen, but we're going to bring our thumbs together. So thumbs together up above our head. As we exhale, our elbows are going to come into our sides. Very good. Inhale, reaching up, our thumbs come together. And exhale, coming into our sides. Very good. Inhale, stretch and reach up. And exhale, elbows come down. You kind of feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. And again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming down. Good job, good job. Take those arms, shake them out a little bit. You can bring the legs together just a little, not as wide as what they were before, but we're going to work in through our sides here, so a little side stretching. What I'd like for you to do is we're going to start with one arm. So we're going to take that arm and our palms are going to be up. And what I want you to think about doing is shifting over. So we're shifting over this way. Feel a nice stretch and back. And shifting over. Just reach, imagine someone pulling you by the hand. And back. And one more time. Shifting over. Good job. And back. You feel a nice stretch in through the arm here. We're going to try that on the other side. I've got my wall in the way here, so I'm just going to bend my hand a little bit to reach out and back. And reaching out and back. And again, reaching out and back. Good job. Bring those hands down. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to do a little more with that side bending. So we have our hands down to our side. So if you've done the Yogabilities class with me before, you remember what mountain pose looks like when we're standing. So we're going to do what is called mountain pose from our seated position in our chair. So again, those feet are both flat down onto the floor. You can have your legs spread comfortably apart, basically about like the hip width apart. Shoulders are back and down and relaxed. We're sitting up nice and straight and tall. And we're going to take those arms down to our sides with your palms facing towards me. This is our mountain pose. Feet are connecting with that earth's energy. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good job. Little side bending. We're going to reach one arm up. And we're going to exhale as we fold over to the side. Good job. And coming back to center. Stretch and reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Bending over. Good job. And back. Stretch and reach up towards the ceiling. Fingertips up. And exhale. Folding over. Good job. You're trying to keep your feet both flat onto the floor. So let's take that arm down. Do the other side. Reach that arm up, lengthening into the spine. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Folding over. Good job. And release. Our arm is basically right in line with our ear. Stretch and reach it up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Folding over. You feel this in through the waist here. And one more time, stretch and reach towards the ceiling. And exhale. Folding over. Good job. Come back. Take those arms down. Shake them out if you need to. Loosen things up a bit. We're going to do what is called a seated crescent moon pose. So again, I know my arms are going to come out of the picture frame here, but what we're going to do is inhale and stretch and reach our arms up overhead, okay? Again, right in line with our ears. We have our hands together. You can keep them together like you're praying, or you can interlock the fingers and kind of point your fingers, the pointer fingers, like that, or up above. We're going to stretch and reach up. We have our legs, again, basically right in line with our hips. Feet are flat down onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Reaching up and over. So you're getting a great stretch in through that whole side. Coming back to center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. It's almost like a diagonal. Reaching up and over. Hold it here. And release, come back to center, stretch and reach it up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bending over. to center. One more time. Stretch and reach it up. And exhale. Bending over. Very good. Coming back. And release those arms down. Shake them out a little bit. We're going to do a little twisting in through our waist here and in through our back to kind of give it a break. So I am opposite of you, I believe. So I'm going to take my left hand and place it on my right knee. I'm going to reach my right arm up into the air. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I'm going to twist and turn behind me. Now for me, I'm able to grab on to the back of my chair. If you're unable to, you can reach on to the back side of the chair if you'd like. Whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to hold that twist. We're going to look over our shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly unwinding. Coming back to our center. And we'll do that on the opposite side. So we have our right hand that reaches for our left knee. That left hand comes up into the air. Take a deep breath in. Stretch and reach up, and exhale. I'm reaching back and behind me, looking over my shoulder, holding the twist, but continuing to breathe. Nice deep breath, in and out. Good job. Slowly turn back and release. Shake things out a little bit. We're going to try something different. So I'm not sure in yoga if you have ever heard of the sun salutation, but we're going to give that a try from here in a seated position in our chair. So it's going to be a series of movements that we do. We'll go through it nice and slow so we can kind of get a feel for everything. And then I want us to come back and do it all over again as a complete sequence. And take a little drink of water. So for the sun salutation, I have my feet. I'm going to place them right down onto the floor. My knees are bent here. I'm sitting up nice and straight in my chair. What we're going to do is begin by taking a nice deep breath in, bringing our palms together, and exhaling right down to our heart. This is our starting point, okay? We're centered here at our heart. The first thing we're going to do is stretch and reach up. Now we're taking our hands up into the air. We're looking up towards the ceiling. Maybe even also kind of imagine if you were reaching up and back, okay? So let's try that from the beginning. Reaching our arms up, bringing our palms together, coming down to our heart. We're going to inhale, stretch and reach up, look up to that ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to bend right at our hips there, and we're going to reach down towards the ground. Now, it may depend how far down you can go. Maybe you feel comfortable going right to your knees. Maybe you feel okay reaching for those shins. Maybe you can reach the tops of your feet, or maybe your hands are able to even rest on either side of your feet. I want you to hold it here for a second. Enjoy that nice stretch in our back, our low back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then as we slowly come up, I want you to bring your left knee up with you. So bringing that left knee up, okay? We're going to hold it here. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're just going to tuck our nose into our knee. Hold it here and release. And we're going to inhale again, stretch. Reach those arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, reaching down towards the floor. Hold it here for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And this time we're going to come up nice and slow, bringing that right knee with us. Good job. Hold that knee here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bringing our nose in towards our knee. And release that foot back down to the floor. We're going to inhale, stretch and reach up. And exhale, right down to center. Good job. So we'll try that sequence all over again. Okay, take those arms down to our sides. We'll do it one more time. We're going to inhale, stretch and reach those arms up overhead, palms together like we're praying. Exhaling, coming down to our heart. Good job. We inhale, stretch and reach those hands up towards the ceiling, up and behind us. And we exhale, and we're going to fold forward, reaching down as far as you can go. Very slowly, we're going to inhale, bringing up that left knee with us. Good job. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your nose to your knee. And release. We inhale, stretch and reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Reach down as far as you can go. Inhale, coming up, bringing up that right knee. Good job. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bringing our nose to our knee. And release. And again, inhale, stretch and reach up. And exhale, down to center. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it on out if you need to. We're going to work on down and through those legs, okay? So sitting back into our chair, you may want to hold on to the side of your chair underneath the chair here. All we're going to do is a little bit of leg lifts. So holding on to that chair, we're going to lift up that left leg, okay? So when we lift it up, you're going to feel that working in those quad muscles right away. You're going to engage the thigh, okay? We're going to go ahead and lower it down. And we're going to switch. We're going to lift up that other leg. Go ahead and lift it up. Couple toes flexed, pointing towards the ceiling. Feel that working in through the legs. And release. Very good. We're going to do that again. Let's switch sides. Lifting up the left. Holding it there. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And release. And switch. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. Good job. One more time on either side. We're going to hold it as we lift it up here. And all I want you to do is point your toes and flex. Point the toes. Get that blood flowing through the legs. Point and flex. And then roll them all around. I don't know if you can hear mine popping and cracking, but my ankles are cracking. And release. Let's switch. Do that on the other side. Lift up that right leg. You got it. And point your toes and flex. And point your toes and flex. Point your toes one more time and flex. And roll it all around. Good job. Oh, I've got some more cracking and popping going on here. Go ahead and release. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Maybe shake it out a little bit. You might start to feel your belly warming up a little bit. And we're going to continue to go with that. So we're going to try boat pose from our chair. So what I want you to do first is holding on. I'm scooting my bum up just a little bit because I need a little bit of movement here so that my back doesn't rest into my chair. But you can hold on to your sides here. I want you to pick up one leg first, knees bent, and then see if you can pick up your other. Okay? Holding it right here. Okay? Take a deep breath in. And exhale. You're going to feel this in through the legs. You're going to feel it in through your belly. I'm not resting back against my chair. I'm really making my belly work. And release. Good job. Good job. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good work. Let's try that again. Holding on. Now, if you're able to just lift up that one leg, go ahead, do it here. This can be your starting point. You don't have to bring up both legs. Just bring up the one. And if you'd like, you can bring up the other. Or if you want, you can continue holding onto the chair for that support. Or you can bring those hands to the knees there. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. Good job. Slowly release. Take those legs down to the floor. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to do what is called Pigeon Pose next. Okay? So I'm still seated at the edge of my seat for this one. I'm not sitting real far back into my chair. So there are always very many different variations of yoga poses that we do. So for this one, what we'd like to do, I'm going to start with that left leg. We're going to bring that left leg up. So I'm going to cross that left ankle right over my right knee. I'm going to hold it right here, okay? Now, if you are unable to get to this part, crossing your legs like this might be a starting point. You can start right here. That's what you'd like to do, whichever you prefer. But what I want you to do is resting one hand on the ankle, one hand on the knee, or if you're sitting with your legs crossed, you'll have both hands on your knee. But we're sitting up nice and straight and tall, so I'm lengthening in through my spine, shoulders are back and down. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. And again, deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, I'm going to have you fold forward just a little bit. You are going to feel a stretch down on the underside of the leg. And you can fold forward as far as you feel good. When you start to feel things pull or feel a little tight, or you can feel, I definitely don't want you to feel any pain, but a little pull is okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale, coming up nice and slow. Good job. Take that leg down. Let's switch. Let's do the other side. Again, I'm crossing the ankle over my knee. If that is not comfortable, try sitting cross-legged, okay? Sit up nice and straight and tall. And also, too, if you're unable to because of any knee pain or anything like that, do not do it. Just sit and wait for the next exercise that we do or the next pose that we do. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to fold forward. Nice and slow. Hold it here. Breathing in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Coming up nice and slow. Good job. Place both of those feet on the floor. Maybe shake those legs out now. Loosen them up a little bit. Okay. We can sit back now again into our chair, not the whole way back. We're going to always be engaging our belly muscles, so we're going to make our muscles work to keep us seated upright. We're going to do a little shoulder stretching, okay? What I want you to do is we're going to take both of our arms out, okay? All we're going to do is reach those palms up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to take thumbs down. There you go. Inhale back, palms are open. And exhale, thumbs down. Good job. Inhale, palms are open. And exhale, thumbs down. Inhale, palms are open. And exhale, thumbs down. Good job. Take those arms down. Shake them out. Maybe roll your shoulders back. Loosen them up. We've got a couple more stretches here for our shoulders, okay? Loosen them up. Take them forward. Loosen up that back. Okay. And what I want you to do is, I'm opposite of you again, so I'm taking out my right arm, stretching it out. I'm going to reach it across the front of my body, and I'm going to use that left hand to grab that elbow. Give just a little pull. I'm going to hold it here. You can make a fist and release. Make a fist and release. Make a fist and release. Good job. Take that down. Shake it out. Do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're taking that left arm out. Stretch and reach it across the front of our body. Grab onto that elbow. Give a little pull. That feels good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, making a fist and releasing. Making a fist and release. Making a fist and release. Good job. Take those arms down. Shake them all out. We're going to do what's called eagle pose next. Okay. So again, lots of different variations for our eagle pose. So for us though, what I'd like to do is we spread our arms open up wide. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to take that left arm, cross it over the right, and give yourself a big old hug. Big hug. Very good. Very good. Keep it here. To get into this pose, this is how I like to do it from this big hug. We're going to release, and all we're going to do is take our hands back to back. Arms are back to back, forearms are back to back. This is eagle pose. You can leave it right here. If you're a little more flexible, you can turn so that our palms come together, okay? And we can also incorporate those legs. You don't have to if you don't want to. We can just work it from here first. But if you want, you can lift up that left leg, cross it over the right. You can leave it just like that, or you can cross that foot under too. Let's take a deep breath in. This is a big stretch. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. Good job. Slowly unwind everything. Very good. Shake it on out. There you are. And we'll start from the beginning. We got to do the other side. So arms are open wide. Take a deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, we're going to take that right over the left. Give ourselves a big hug. Very good. All right. We're going to release that hug. Keep the elbows bent. Forearm comes to forearm. Back of the hand comes to the back of the hand. Leave it there if you want. If you'd like to try, you can twist. If you are not comfortable or unable to get to this, it's quite all right to leave our arms just together like that. Okay? Doesn't matter. And same thing then too, we're going to lift up that right leg, cross it over. You can leave it crossed or you can tuck that foot underneath. We're all twisted like a pretzel. I don't know why they call it eagle pose. We look more like pretzels. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, deep breath in and exhale. Good job. Slowly unwind and release. Shake it on out. Okay. You can see we've got ourselves already to 30 minutes here, so we're going to do just a little bit more. And then I'm going to take you on a little nature hike virtually in our minds. Okay. So what I want you to do is we've got fingers here because I don't know if you're going to be able to see them on my screen. I'm going to push the screen up just a little bit. Okay. So sitting in our chair, we've got our feet flat on the ground. Okay. We're going to inhale, fingers, stretch and reach them up. Good job. As we exhale, we're going to bring it down to the heart. Very good. And we're going to inhale, stretch and reach those fingers up. And then as we exhale, we're going to make ourselves look like a cactus. Okay? And then we're going to inhale, stretch and reach those fingers up. And then like we had done in the beginning, we're going to exhale. We're going to bring those elbows into our sides. And inhale, stretch and reach up. And exhale, down to the heart. Good job. Let's try it one more time. Inhale, fingertips up. And exhale. I can't remember which one I said to do first. Palms to the heart. And inhale, stretch and reach up. Exhale into that cactus. Inhale, stretch and reach up. And exhale, elbows down to our sides. Good job. And inhale, fingertips up. And exhale, down to our heart. Good job. Wonderful. All right. So for the remainder of the ending portion of their chair yoga sequence, I'm going to have you sit back in your chair really nice and comfortable. So I'm going to come a little bit closer to you. Take a drink if you need to get a drink before we get into our relaxation. All right. Bring my little mouse up here. Okay. And then what I want you to do is get yourself nice and relaxed, really comfortable in your chair. I'm going to have you close your eyes if you want. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, then I'm going to have you just take a gaze, like maybe down in front of you. Maybe down at your toes. Maybe find a spot on the floor. But just allow yourself to relax. Relax those shoulders. This time we are seated back against the chair. We're giving our bellies a rest. We did enough work for the day. Let's take a deep breath in. And then very slowly exhale. And again, nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Breathing in and out. Nice and slow. We're allowing our heart rate to come down. Our blood pressure is returning to normal. Allowing ourselves to go a little deeper into that relaxation. Paying close attention to our breath and our heartbeat. And just noticing how our heart starts to slow down. Our muscles start to relax. Maybe you move around just a little bit to get those last bit of jitter, jingles, kinks out of our bodies so that our muscles can relax. So with those eyes closed or your gaze fixed, I want you to begin to imagine yourself walking along a beautiful stream. So you're out in nature. You can hear the trickling of the stream. Maybe you hear birds off in the distance singing. Maybe you can hear the wind blowing through the trees. And with each step, you can maybe hear the crackling of leaves or fallen branches under your feet. As you continue to walk, I want you to pay a little more attention to that stream. It's flowing gently and steadily beside you. And notice how the sun is glistening off of the water. It's absolute beauty, absolute perfection. And if you can imagine with me, imagine as you breathe in, you smell that fresh air. Exhale each step. You're feeling more and more relaxed. Just continue to walk along that stream. And I want you to notice up ahead that there's a clearing. The further you come to that clearing, the sun keeps getting brighter and brighter. We're going to be walking out of that woods there, out into a big open field. It's a big grassy field, and it is filled with flowers of all different sorts and types, all different colors, all different shapes. And it is so inviting that I'm going to ask you to take off your shoes. Imagine taking off your shoes. Your feet are going to walk on this soft, luxurious grass. So go ahead, take your shoes off. Imagine walking up into the field. It's a perfect day out. The temperature is absolutely perfect. You can feel the warmth of that sun. You feel the softness of the grass beneath you. Oh, that sunshine feels so good. It's warming up our body. There's a nice, gentle, warm breeze. And go ahead and just stop for a moment. Stand in this field. And I want you to imagine turning your face towards the sun. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to smile to yourself, soaking up the warmth of that sunshine. Take a deep breath in. And imagine the warmth of that sunshine coming in, spreading out through your whole body, flowing like that water in the stream, from your face to your neck, to your chest, down that right arm, and down that left arm, down into your hands and into your fingers. Imagine that warm filling in your belly, spreading down to your hips, down to your right leg, and down to that left leg, down to the ankles, down to your feet, and down to your toes. Your whole body feels warm, flowing with the warmth from the sunlight. Again, just like that water in the stream. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. You love that sunshine and how it makes you feel. Again, breathing in and exhale as you smile, feeling happy and warm all over. From here, I'm going to have you just to wiggle your fingers a little bit, wiggle your toes a little bit. We're going to take those arms down to our sides. We're going to inhale, stretch and reach up. Look at those fingers and hands, bringing our palms together. Exhaling down to our heart. Great job today. We'll see you soon.